What is up, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the 75251 Darth Vader's Castle. This set came with 1,060 pieces and retailed in 2019 for $130. If you're interested, I really appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel and also check out some of my other videos, as I'm only 5 away from my goal of 300 subscribers. Jumping into it, I just have to say this exterior looks absolutely sick. It's obviously a micro scale exterior, but it's really on point to the source material. Moving up this side of the set, this is just really on point again. It has some nice gray lines against the black. It just looks really cool. And then there's also some windows along the side of the set here, so you can see any approaching enemies, I guess. And then moving down to the base, there is a little temple, or like, I guess it's a temple, yeah. And then there's also a lightsaber hilt hidden alongside of that. The left side of the temple is basically a duplicate of the right, but instead of the temple, there is a mouse droid charging station, and then instead of a hidden lightsaber hilt, there is a hidden gem in the rock wall. LEGO, in my opinion, really killed it with the exterior for this set. It's just really on point and really accurate to the source material. The waterfall looks absolutely sick of lava, and I really was looking into like getting a light kit for it because it looked absolutely sick lit up at night. Moving on to the interior of this LEGO set, there is just basically a hanger on the bottom level, and that will be for your micro scale Darth Vader's TIE Advance, which fits in your hanger perfectly. Moving on to the interior, there is a door on the side of the castle, so I guess that's for your minifigures to use to enter the castle. Inside, on the second level, there is a bacta tank for Darth Vader, so you can recreate the scene of Rogue One where he's in his bacta tank. And then there's just like a control panel for the bacta tank, I guess. And then there's really nothing else in this room. On the third level, there is a Darth Vader's meditation chamber, as well as a hologram of Emperor Palpatine. It is a tight fit, but you can put Darth Vader into his meditation chamber. And on the fourth level, there's just a black platform with some sticker detail, and there's space for you to put your Imperial transport pilot to gun down some enemy ships. LEGO used this space really well, and they absolutely killed it with the interior. It includes all the iconic rooms from the movie, as well as a few extras. Moving on to the TIE Advance, this set is not that bad. The front is a little rough in my opinion, and I think they could have cleaned it up a bit, but it's obviously an add-on build from the main build, so I don't expect a whole lot from this set. The back looks amazing in my opinion as well, and then the wings are pretty well done. But overall, yeah, this is a pretty accurate and good build of Darth Vader's TIE Advance. I just think the front could use a little bit of polishing up, but that's not that big of a deal. And yes, you can fit a minifigure into this set. It's a really tight fit, and there's really no cockpit in there or any detail whatsoever, but you can fit a minifigure into there. Moving on to the minifigures, there are 5 in this set. I think there could have been 7, but I'll get into that later. Our first minifigure is going to be Darth Vader, and he's just your standard Darth Vader minifigure, really nothing new here. I wouldn't expect them to make like an exclusive Vader or anything for this set, so I think this minifigure is pretty solid. There's no arm printing, and he does come with that softer cape, which is great for putting him in his TIE Advance. Next up, we have one of 2 royal guards, and these are just your standard guards. They are missing leg printing, and that's the only really thing I think you could change on these minifigures. Overall, they're just pretty solid, and you know, there's really nothing new here. Next up, we have Darth Vader in his bacta tank form, and this is one of 2 exclusive minifigures to the set, and overall, it's just a phenomenal minifigure. There's really nothing I would change on it. The 2 different colored arms is a really nice added piece of detail, and overall, it's just a really detailed and accurate minifigure. Next up, we have the second of the 2 exclusive minifigures in this set, being the Imperial transport pilot. This minifigure is highly detailed. It has a great helmet print, a great torso print, and a great leg print, as well as a great back print, and then it just comes with the standard kind of stormtrooper head underneath the helmet. Now, when I first started on the minifigure section of this review, I said there should be 7 minifigures in this set, and the reason is because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this set is based off Rogue One, and if so, I would have loved to see a Director Krennic as well as a Darth Vader's butler minifigure. His name was too hard to pronounce, so I just put it on screen now. Overall, I think adding those 2 minifigures would have really improved the set, but overall, 5 minifigures for the price is not bad at all. For being a playset, the displayability for this set is actually quite surprising, and I think LEGO absolutely knocked it out of the park with this LEGO set. Except for maybe missing a few minifigures, this set would be a 10 out of 10 for me. Thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do so now, as I'm only 4 away from my goal of 300 subscribers. And also, thank you for 30,000 views and over 400 likes on my top 10 Lego meme set video. I really appreciate it. And my personal ranking of all the Star Wars movies is coming out soon. I know it's been requested by like 3 people now, and I will be releasing that soon. It's just taking a while. But until my next video, see ya.